At the start of the episode, Abel is explaining how the doctor from the present had experimented on many people to use Hapna's drugs and develop an antidote. Hearing this, Hershey says that Axel is the only one who survived. The scene shifts and we see Eleina requesting to be taken along because only she can detect the popcorn hacker. Doug agrees but says he'll also go with her to handle any upcoming problems. The scene shifts again to Hershey telling Axel to hurry to the evidence security center so no one can attack him. Axel questions why he was the only one who survived. Hershey explains that all others who were experimented on had died. Meanwhile, we see a hitman jump into the middle of the road and throw a grenade, stopping traffic. The scene then moves to show that their plane has landed in Pakistan, and Doug and Eleina are now on the move. Eleina uses her tracker to locate the popcorn hacker. Doug says she should have stayed behind, but Eleina insists that without her, they couldn't have tracked him. Doug notices Eleina's red face and asks if she has a fever. She checks and finds out that she indeed has a fever but hides it, saying she's fine. Then we see Chris observing that Hershey seems to be in a hurry. Hershey explains that the government has sent agents after Eleina and Doug, and something is being hidden that they must uncover. Shibby says she can't just sit back. She knows something important that she must share and talk to people about. Hershey gives Leland a letter and asks him to hand it over when the time comes. Next, the hitman is seen approaching Axel. Axel notices the blast, and before he can react, the hitman jumps onto his car and starts shooting. Luckily, the car's bulletproof glass saves him. Axel manages to shake the hitman off by moving the car. Axel jokingly says, "At least give me a chance to say hi," and narrowly escapes another grenade thrown by the hitman. Running away, Axel shouts, "Catch me if you can!" The hitman throws yet another grenade into the road, causing a car explosion and traffic jam. Axel comments sarcastically, "You really like grenades, don't you?" Axel tries to jump off but finds nothing below, so he hangs off the ledge. The hitman prepares to shoot, but Axel lets go and jumps onto a moving bus. The hitman follows closely. Axel admits, "I underestimated you. You're actually pretty powerful." Meanwhile, Hershey arrives at the US Army base to make a request. Abel reaches their hidden base, and Leland hands him the letter that Hershey had given. Chris doesn't know that Abel is actually the leader and founder of the Laser Clan. Abel reveals this to Chris. Chris then asks Leland if he knew this, and Leland confirms. Next, the fight between Axel and the hitman intensifies. Despite the hitman's grenade advantage, Axel manages to survive. Back at headquarters, they notice that the entire road is blocked due to heavy bomb blasts caused by Abel's agents. While fighting, they reach a giant screen where Axel challenges the hitman. "You came to kill me, right? Then stop standing there. Let's fight!" The hitman uses the same strings he used to kill other agents, but Axel catches his knife and says, "Too slow." Then he notices a bomb is attached to it and throws it away, saying, "I'm not falling for the same trick every time, got it?" The grenade explodes between them, destroying the screen. Finally, we see the US Army leader asking Hershey why she has come. Hershey replies that it's not the time for greetings and questions why they have sent agents after their people. She warns them that if they don't pull back their agents, she says, "I'll reveal all your secrets that I know." To which he replies, "What nonsense are you talking about? What secrets of ours do you even know?" She says, "That doctor from the present, Axel, all those experiments you did on people. How only one person made it out alive." He replies, "You seriously think it's all going to be that easy?" Hershey says, "Seems like you've truly abandoned humanity." He says, "You should talk to our special agents now. They'll keep you held up for a while." Right then, several policemen arrive to talk to Hershey, or rather, to arrest her. As they take her away, one of them says he actually feels sorry for her, but she shouldn't have come here. In the next scene, we see Abel reading the letter where Hershey had written that she was going in for negotiation. Abel says, "She hasn't returned yet," which means the negotiation failed, and she's been arrested. Just then, Eric tells Abel that she found some footage. When Abel sees it, he realizes that a hitman is trying to kill Axel. Eric says they don't know the hitman's identity or location. There's no data on him at all. Abel says, "Wait a second. That's the Phantom Hitman. I had no idea he was back." The scene shifts again to Pakistan, where Doug and Eleina are tracking the hacker. Doug asks, "If you catch the Skinners and everything goes back to normal, what will you do next?" Eleina replies, "I'd like to eat a McDonald's burger." Just then, they notice someone following them. Eleina says, "Sorry, but what should we do now?" Doug says he'll distract them while Eleina finds the Skinners. He says, "Let me be the good guy for once and prove that I can be a good person too." Eleina is almost brought to tears. Doug assures her, "I'm not going to sacrifice myself. I'm just going to surrender so they stop right here, and you can go find the Skinners." The scene shifts again. We see Chris, who after grabbing guns, heads off to save Axel. Meanwhile, Abel tells Leland that he's going to rescue Hershey, so Leland should stay put. We then see Doug step out of his car and surrender. The vehicle chasing them stops right near him. Some agents get out and ask, "Where's the other one?" They notice a girl riding away on an electric scooter, Eleina. The agents jump in the car to follow her, but Doug slashes the car's tires, helping Eleina escape safely. Again, we see the hitman still chasing Axel, who is hanging off the side of a moving train. Axel has no idea what to do. The hitman stands right above him and says, "Aren't you afraid? Even now you're smiling?" Axel replies, "I've become friends with death. I've seen it too many times." Then, in the next scene, Axel throws back a grenade that the hitman tossed, and it explodes on the hitman's side. We see Eleina reaching a waterfall, clearly feeling feverish, but still says, "Wait for me a bit." She walks through narrow alleyways, still tracking the hacker. Suddenly, she spots the popcorn hacker's van and starts chasing it, yelling, "Stop!" The van finally stops, and the popcorn hacker herself steps out, very happy to see Eleina, like she was waiting for her. Eleina too is very happy, but more than anything, she looks relieved. And then, she collapses. The popcorn hacker asks, "What happened to her?" Axel somehow boards a boat. But it turns out the hitman is driving it. The hitman says, "So this will be our final fight, I suppose?" In the next scene, they begin to fight. One has a spear, the other a knife. Axel pins the hitman down and beats him severely. Then the hitman notices the locket around Axel's neck. He says, "That locket, it means Huntan." Huntan was a secret society that trained assassins in many different ways. The hitman's memories start flashing back. He asks, "What do you know about Huntan? How do you have that locket?" He remembers how they were trained to believe their existence didn't matter, that they were just monsters designed to obey orders and kill. He remembers many people trying to escape but being killed by Huntan members. Eventually, the hitman became a true monster. He was the last one who survived. But now he's shocked that Axel has that same locket. At that moment, Chris arrives with her gun. Axel drives a massive knife into the hitman's leg, and the hitman stabs Axel with his spear, badly injuring him. Both fall down, wounded. The hitman crawls toward Axel, saying, "Tell me what you know about Huntan." But just then, Chris opens fire, forcing the hitman to dive into the water and escape. Chris throws away her helmet and gun, rushes to Axel, and tries to wake him up. And that's where this episode ends. Let us know how you liked the episode in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you in another amazing video soon.